Good afternoon, friends. I am before you with another case law, that is DK Basu versus State of West Bengal of 1997. Friends, this case is a landmark decision in Indian law because it significantly influenced the protection of human rights during police custody. The case arose from the death of DK Basu's brother in police custody, where the family alleged that he has been tortured and beaten by a police officer, leading to his death. The case was brought before the Honorable Supreme Court under Article 32 of the Constitution of India, seeking enforcement of fundamental rights, particularly the right to life and personal liberty under Article 21 of the Constitution. So, friends, key issues were custodian torture. The core issue was whether custodian torture and death in police custody violated the constitutional rights of the detainee. Second was the case also focused on the fundamental rights of the citizen under Article 14, that is right to equality, under Article 21, that is right to life and liberty, and Article 22, that is protection against arrest and detention. So, friends, Honorable Supreme Court gave its ruling. The court ruled that custodian torture and death are violations of Article 21, which guarantee the fundamental right to life and personal liberty. It further laid down several guidelines and safeguards to be followed during police custody to prevent custodian violence. These are mandatory documentation. The police must inform the arrested person of the reasons for their arrest and place of detention, ensuring transparency. Judicial oversight. The arrested person should be examined by a medical practitioner both at the time of arrest and during detention. Legal representation. The arrested person must be allowed access to legal counsel. Photographic record. The police must take photographs of the arrested individual upon arrival at the police station. The court also issued directions to the state to ensure strict enforcement of these guidelines, aimed at preventing torture, unlawful detention, and improving the overall accountability of the police force. So there was a lot of impact. The ruling in DK Basu was a crucial step in protecting individual rights and ensuring police accountability in India. It established a precedent for future cases involving custodian violence and police reform. The guidelines provided by the court helped in limiting the scope for abuse of power in police custody and paved the way for the human rights protection movement in India. The judgment also contributed to the National Human Rights Commission work in addressing custodian death and torture. By laying down strict protocols for arrest and detention, it empowered individuals to hold law enforcement accountable in cases of abuse. In conclusion, the DK Basu versus State of West Bengal, which was decided in 1997, is a landmark judgment that strengthened human rights protection in India, particularly concerning custodian death and torture in police custody. The Supreme Court's ruling emphasized the sanctity of Article 21, that is right to life and liberty, and set strict guidelines to prevent custodian violence. These guidelines include mandatory medical examination, timely communication of arrest reasons, and providing access to legal counsel, which aimed to safeguard individuals from abuse during police detention. This judgment marked a significant step towards ensuring police accountability and upholding the dignity of the arrested individual. It contributed to the broader movement for police reform in India and helped the National Human Rights Commission in addressing custodian violence. The guidelines laid down in this case continue to serve as a framework for the protecting fundamental rights and ensuring the proper treatment of individuals in police custody. That's all, my dear friend. See you again. God bless.